Gaffer, can I have your reflections on what must be a very, very pleasing point on the road?
Yeah, it's, it's a difficult game coming to Woking. They've had some good wins on the road and here. I think they've won their last 4 games or so. It's going to be tough, especially when we went 1-0 down, which was a bit disappointing because I felt the first half was quite even. We should have scored. Jarvis normally sticks them in the corner and he got through there. So really, you always see it as a good point if you've come from behind, if you like, especially here. And they got some good players. But I was pleased we scored. We had a word with Toby at half time. Just said that he's got to run in behind people more, even if it's only for half hour, because it's a fitness thing. He hasn't been training for full time for that long, and it was a great finish by him. And he thanked me at the end for having a go at him at half time. Can't be anything wrong with that, can there? So that was nice, and it was 1 point away at Woking. We haven't come here for a point, we come here for 3 points, but the way it went, a point was a good one.
Even more so because at the end there you could see that Woking were throwing everything into the mixer to try and get those 3 points. Mark Holston made a good save. Apart from that, your side's defended really resolutely.
We did defend resolutely, and we played all over the pitch resolutely. But they're a difficult team to play against, and Maidstone did the same. The last 2 games we've had, the opposition have been putting it down their throats, and they got some big lads, they got some quick lads. So they go direct, and then they shut you down, and they try and keep the ball in that half. So sometimes the only way to get out is to go direct yourself. Now I know people would love us to play like Man City or Man United or whoever they want us to play like, but it's very difficult when you come up against teams that actually want to put it in behind you all the time. And you have to be brave, you have to be strong, you have to win your headers, you have to compete with their centre forwards, with their centre halves, with their midfielders, and that's what we did today. And we actually liven up a little bit for the second half because they sort of caught us a little bit with the deepness of their balls that were happening to us. But we had to defend it, get on the next one, get on the seconds, and make sure that and tried to get the ball up their end. And it was good to get the goal where it was a breakaway, and Toby took it really well. So all in all, I'm very pleased with the lads. I thought our supporters were great. A bit disappointed a few walked out a bit early. I don't know if they catch a train or something, but I thought the boys deserved the applause that most of the fans give us, and we were giving them, and we did at the start of the game, as we always do. So they mustn't forget we do appreciate them, and it'd be nice sometimes if everyone appreciates us, unless they've got to pick up somebody from nursery or something. It's a bit late for that, but and some looked round and gave a little clap as they left. So, but anyway, the majority of our supporters got right behind the lads, and we thank them for coming anyway, all of them, because they did make a noise, and they did help affect some decisions, not in a bad way, but their crowd was screaming for everything. And our fellas over there, our supporters, were also doing the same for us, and that psychologically works, and so we appreciate that. They've earned that point as well.
Big tester again on Saturday with Notts County coming to play more. We'll obviously enjoy the result tonight because it is a hard-earned point. But if you look back on January as a whole, if you think you start with defeat at Yeovil, but your team's come on a long way in a short space of time. Not saying you finished the product, but it's come a long way in a short space of time after that. Yeah,
we're picking up points, and the boys are getting a little bit more confident. There's a lot of new lads in that team, and they've got to learn our intensity. They've got to learn where their 100% is. I know I've said that before. And then we've got to play. We've got to believe that we can play, because at times, you can see us play, and that's what. And we just want. I want us to do that more often. But very difficult against a team like this. Notts County will be a different kettle of fish because they'll want to keep the ball, and we've got to work hard to get it off them and not give it back.
Thank you for joining us, Gaffer, and congratulations on the result tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.